Alright, if the view is off or if there's anything wrong, please tell me. Okay, cool. Good morning, everyone. Really great to see you all again. And it's again in my garden. My God, it has been almost a year. You know that? I started this during the pandemic, with the start of the pandemic. It's February, the sun is shining, and we've been here together for almost a year. That is just flabbergasting, I think. But hey, let's make the best of it, and let's start off this morning with a gentle flow, welcoming the body into a new season. So you can actually just start with a small, I call it a small attention exercise. So just start off with your feet hip-width apart, place them firmly onto your mat, and try to see if you can feel if all corners of your feet are touching that mat. Try to see if your toes are touching your heels. If you want to, you can wiggle a little. No, you don't have to take everything too seriously, especially not yourself. And just wiggle a little, see if you can feel it out. And then when you come to a standstill, relax your shoulders down. If you want to, you can close your eyes. And let's just start by arriving here. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. And again, deep inhale and a long exhale. One more time, big inhale and long exhale. Right, open your eyes if you haven't already done so, and let's start this session at the tops of our mats. You can, for the start, you can actually see what works best for you. You know, if it's with your feet hip-width apart, then that is your day for feet hip-width apart. If it's a bit wider, it's also fine. Just make sure that you find a comfortable way of moving through the flow. And don't forget, the decision you make now might not be the same in 10 minutes, so just go with that flow. Alright, so spread your toes and relax the shoulders down. Imagine the pencil again. I know it has been a while, so I'm going to repeat it. Imagine you have a pencil between your shoulder blades and you have to really pinch the pencil between the blades. So you're really firmly like a mannequin on your mat. And then on an inhale, stretch it out. Really take time, take space. Stretch it out all the way up. And on an exhale, bend the knees a little and come all the way forward to a forward fold. Bend your knees as generously as you like. And then on an inhale, rise halfway with airplane arms. See if you can create a 90-degree angle. Have a straight back, keep your neck long. And on the exhale, go back. And then inhale, really push into your feet, come all the way up. And exhale down. We're going to do that a couple more times. So inhale, up, stretch it out. Exhale, bend your knees as generously as you like. Make your neck long on the exhale. And then inhale, rise halfway. Airplane arms. Exhale, come all the way down. And on the inhale, rise up again. And then exhale. Again, inhale, rise up. Exhale down. See if you can keep your legs a bit more straight now than you did before. If you exhale all the way down, bend the knees. See if you can have a little micro bend now. And then inhale, rise halfway. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, rise up, really push the feet. Use the energy of the floor to rise all the way up. And exhale down. 2 more times. We go. Inhale, rise up. Rise up, see if you can lift your eyes, if you can lift your gaze. And then exhale, rain it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale down. And for the last one, we're going to try to slow it down a lot. Really try to feel every inch, try to feel every small movement in your body. Try to slow down and see what happens. So inhale, make the inhale as long as you can. Let your arms guide you. Inhale all the way up. Deep inhale if you can. Look at your hands. And then exhale, have a small bend in your knees. And forward fold. Gaze down. See if you can make your neck as long as possible. Your lungs are empty. And then fill the lungs on your halfway lift. Your version. If you want to keep airplane arms, fine. If you want to stretch out the arms, make it a bit more intense like this, it's also good. Either way, we meet on the exhale down. And then stay here for 2 breaths. And on the exhale, see if you can lengthen the back of your neck. Inhale and then exhale. Relax everything down and lengthen your neck. And then on the next inhale, first straighten out the legs. And then slow and with control, rise all the way up. Really slowly. If you think it's slow, then make it even slower. One vertebrae at a time. With your neck being the very last thing that you rise. Try not to fidget, but feel what is happening in your body. You can put your hair straight again after this, but just feel it out now. Breathe. Alright, then we're going to take a couple of steps to the back edge of our mat. And then for the ones who have been here for already a while with me, you probably know what is coming. So on an inhale, you're going to take a big step forward. But normally I now go into warrior 1. I'm not going to do that today. So I'm going to stay what we call a trikonasana. So like a triangle pose, but I'm going to place my foot just slightly in what I would call 25 to 30 degree angle. So my back foot is in a small angle just to make it comfortable, and my hips are not facing the edge of my mat but are facing forward. My gaze is also forward. So this is a good internal rotation. If you have weak knees or weak ankles, or if anything doesn't feel good in the back leg, then point your toes even more forward. You're going to feel that is a bit easier, or that feels better. What you can also do is lift the leg. or lifts the heel if you feel that that is needed. Those are all possibilities. None is better or worse than the other. It's just about how you feel. So then hips point forward, and on an inhale we rise up. Again, like we did in the first pose, so shoulders down, we rise up. And then on the exhale, we're going to rain it down, see where we go. If you're here today, fine. Place your hands on the mat or even on your shin bones. Just never place it on your knee. No, don't force the knee. Just place it anywhere. Even if you're here, you can just place your hands on your thigh bone. If you're all the way down, you just place your hands where it's comfortable for you. Try to really feel the comfort and breathe into this pose. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths, and with every exhale, try to see if you can relax a little more. And then you're going to feel what happens. So inhale, and then exhale, relax a little more. Inhale, and exhale, go a little deeper into the pose. Inhale again, and exhale. Then on the next inhale, you're going to rise up, all the way up again, shoulders go down. And then on the exhale, hands by your side, and take your step forward. Right, we're going to go back to the back edge of our mat again. We're going to obviously switch directions, because yoga is all about getting balance in your body. So now you're going to take a big step forward, with your right foot. And you're going to place your left foot in just a small angle. See if that works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If you have the feeling that this is already a big balancing pose, what it is, then see if you can make your legs stand wider. The wider you go in this pose, the easier the balance is going to be. So don't overdo yourself. No one is looking anyway. It's just you and your body. So stay present and do what feels good. So again, hips go straight all the way to the front. Then inhale, we rise up. And on an exhale, we slowly rain it down. See where we land today. Could be that you land on a different part here on this side. All fine. And we're again going to have 3 deep in and exhales. And on the exhale, see if you can let go just a little more. And inhale again. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. And on the next inhale, rise up. Hello. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, hands by your side. And step forward, all the way forward. Try to feel a little again. See if this has done something for you. Sure has for me. Especially your hip joints. They're not feeling good, right? After almost a year of working at home, the hip joints are suffering. So poses like this are always really good, really helpful to keep at least some sort of flexibility in that hip joint. But what we're going to do now is you can go and sit on your knees. If you have knee issues, see if you can place a little pillow underneath the knees or even a small blanket, just to make it a bit more comfortable. Sit with your sits bones on your heels, the top of your heels, and then on an inhale again, we're going to rise up, all the way up, stretch it out, make yourself as long as possible. And then on the exhale, watch it. We're gonna first sit down again, and then we're gonna take it forward. But keep a connection between your sit bones and your heels. If you're here today, it's good. If you're here, also good. If you're further, also good. It doesn't matter where you are, just see if you can find a relaxation. And then on the inhale, we're going to come in a cat-cow position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And just for the fun of it, we're going to inhale and lower our belly, look up. And on the exhale, really push your hands and your knees into the mat and make yourself into a little ball. Inhale all the way up again. Exhale. See if you can, in this exhale, if you can pull your belly button all the way up. Inhale, straight back. And on the exhale, of course, here we are, we come into our downward facing dog, but take it slow, really take it slow, don't force anything. Place your feet, and then see if you are able to stretch out the legs. If it's not possible, then keep the legs bent. Just make sure that you have a long, straight back. That is the most important thing. Keep your head between your arms. If it's needed, you can have a little walk with your dog. So walk it out a little. It's the first time. So take it slow with control, and then see if you can find stillness. Breathe. One more deep inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, go back into your cat-cow position. And then exhale. Extended child's pose. Try to relax your arms, relax your feet. And then on an inhale, slowly rise up. Right, really good. We're going to do that one more time. So inhale, rise up. Exhale, come all the way down. Make a connection between your sits bones and your heels. Inhale. Come into your cat-cow position. Keep your back straight. And see if you can have a couple of breaths in here. And if it's possible, with every exhale, try to really tighten the belly. So focus on that. Inhale, expand your chest. And exhale, tuck the belly all the way in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And on the next exhale, slow and with control, come into your downward facing dog. And again, try to see if you can, on an inhale, expand your chest. And on an exhale, if you can tuck the belly in. Keep your shoulders down. Don't pull them up, keep them down, relaxed. And then on the next inhale, Come into your cat-cow position again. And exhale, relax into your child's pose. No pulling, no stretching, just relax into the pose. 3 breaths here. And on the next inhale, slowly rise up. Tuck your heels from underneath your hips and straighten the legs. Oh, should feel good. Gonna wiggle a little again. Yoga should be fun, so don't make it too serious or too floaty. Just keep it fun. Your body is enjoying it anyway. And also just rub your legs a little. Just feel that these are your legs and your feet. It's important that we stay connected, we stay present with our bodies. Alright, enough spiel. Just make sure that your sits bones are really, tuck a little flesh from underneath your body. So you can really feel the connection between your sits bones and your mat. So you are stable. And then on an inhale, we're going to rise up. Keep the shoulders down. Exhale where you are. And then inhale, see if you can straighten even more, if you can stretch out even more. And then on the exhale, see if you can bend the hips. And from that bending of the hips, if you can, with control, let your body relax into the pose and see where you land. Land where you're comfortable. Here, your head doesn't need to touch your knees. Just see where you are, see what is comfortable. No pulling. You can of course touch your feet, but it's not necessary here. So just relax, see what it brings. And then here again, we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And with every exhale, see if you can relax the body a little more. And at one point, you're going to notice that if you relax into a pose, it brings you further. So loosening up the muscles brings you more closely towards your legs. It's a metaphor for life, I guess. Big inhale and a long relaxing exhale. And then on the next inhale, slowly rise up. Really slow and with control. Rise all the way up. Amazing. Should feel amazing. I hope it does for you too. We're going to end the session with just a small breathing exercise, because I see that I'm actually running a bit late. So I'm going to invite you to come into a comfortable seat of your choice. You know that in my sessions you can choose the way you sit. If it's a cross-legged position or a lotus, or if you prefer to be in a chair or on a pillow, doesn't matter. Just make sure that you're comfortable, that your spine is straight up, your neck as long as possible. To do that, you can have your chin down just a little. Yoga is called chin lock. Relax your hands on your legs. And then there's no task, there's no nothing, just be here and see if you can observe your breathing. The way the oxygen enters your body with a big inhale, and the way it leaves your body with an exhale. Just surrender yourself to what is now. And every time you feel that other thoughts are arising, it's fine. Let them be. And try to return to the breathing. Then open your eyes if you haven't already done so. And we're gonna have a big inhale, a big sunny inhale. See if you can smile a little at yourself, because you're here, you're amazing. Smile. Get a little goofy if you want to. You did it again. And then on an exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Relax the neck. Thank you so much for being here.